Hey everyone, in today's video, I want to bring something to you that's just a little bit different. Now, many of you know that I have another YouTube channel. It's the Devin Carroll Show, the Clips channel. This is where we put snippets of the call-ins that we have, where people call in and they ask their questions. We do record this via video, but we do this primarily for the podcast that we have, which you can find on iTunes or anywhere else that podcasts are found. The question that came in was from Kirk in California, and he was wondering about survivor benefits from an ex-spouse who is now deceased. Since I get this question all the time, both in the comments of this channel and in email, I thought this would be a good one to bring to you. But listen, after you've watched this, you need to go over and subscribe to that channel. We have questions just like this all the time. Now, not just like this, questions about Social Security in general, and probably some of the questions that you've been asking yourself, and we answer them right there. Check this out and then subscribe to that channel. Up next, we have Kirk in California. Hey, Kirk.
Hi, how you doing, Mr. Carroll?
Fantastic.
I just want to say thank you for taking my question, and I really appreciate all that you do on the internet with YouTube, because I just recently retired, and I went through a lot of YouTube videos, but I really zoned in on yours because of the way you present your information.
Well, thank you.
My question is, it's one of those cases I'm actually asking for a friend. Okay, what it is a friend of mine was married 21 years and then got a divorce. She's now been divorced about 17 years. Her husband, ex-husband, I should say, just recently passed away, and she's coming to an age where she's thinking about retirement, and then that she's aware of the spousal benefits, but this guy went out, and a few years after they divorced, about 17 years ago, he went out and got remarried. She did not. So he just recently died. So in effect, in his life, he's had two wives. She was married 21 years, and this other one, I think, has been married, let's say, at least 10 years, to qualify for spousal benefits. So my question is, when somebody goes to get their spousal benefits, is it only the previous marriage? Like, let's say somebody was married to 4 different people, 10 years each, okay? Do each one of those ex-spouses get to participate in spousal benefits?
The simple answer is yes, as long as they haven't remarried, or as long as that marriage isn't a disregarded marriage, which means that they got married after the age of 60. Now, when you say spousal benefits, that's specifically for survivor benefits with the disregarded marriage, but that's the benefit that we're talking about here because this guy is now deceased, correct?
Right. In other words, he just passed this last week.
Yep.
So this is all that she's coming into an age where she wants to activate Social Security. I was talking to her about it, and I looked in and I educated myself a lot before I decided to retire myself.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. The Social Security subject, the more you scratch, the more you discover.
Oh, yeah.
As far as how it works.
It still works that way with me, by the way. I still find things. The deeper I scratch, the more I'm convinced that.
Well, it's a government program. What can you say? I mean.
Right. So, yeah, she met the trigger for qualification, which is 10 years of marriage to an ex-spouse. The second thing that she did not do, she did not get remarried before the age of 60.
Gotcha.
And how old is she now?
She's just turned 61.
Okay. So even if she got remarried now, she would still qualify for a survivor benefit.
Interesting. Okay. Very good.
Yep.
Okay. So it's pretty simple then. I mean, it's not like they only consider spousal benefits for the last married spouse. No, it's
right.
For whatever collection of spouses you might have in a life, as long as it's 10 years and they didn't get remarried before it's 60. Okay.
And we are talking about survivor benefits here because he is deceased.
You say again, I'm sorry?
I said that we are talking about survivor benefits here because this guy is deceased now. So just when you go to the Social Security Administration
interesting.
To apply, be sure and tell them it's survivor benefits. And they're going to have to do some digging to make sure that they can verify that this guy has died.
Would those generally be larger than spousal benefits?
Absolutely. A spousal benefit generally is up to one half of the benefit of the individual. So for example, if his benefit would have been $2,000, then as a spouse, she would have been entitled to $1,000. But as a survivor, she would be entitled to the full $2,000, reduced for her filing age.
Oh, really?
Yep.
At least for her filing what?
That would be reduced for her filing age.
Right. That's always a hint. If
Yep.
you go before your full retirement. Okay, very good.
Absolutely.
That's very good to hear. Okay, well, I'll pass on the information. And again, I really appreciate all that you do for all of us out here trying to figure it out.
Well, thank you, Kirk, and thanks for watching and listening to the show.
You got it. Take care now. Bye-bye.